Okay, so here we go with the second day with the machine. Got the machine over there. I got my area cleared out real good. I got the stakes. I don't know if you can see them. There's one right there. And there's one back there. You can see that, I think. That one's taken up already because I done digged the trench. Then I got one right here. That's a 12 foot. And then this other one over here, right there. And so what I'm doing now is I'm digging this trench to set my block in, and I'm low down on that side, so I'm taking my dirt that I'm digging out of the trench and I'm putting it over there on that side. So I'm pretty much digging this over here and filling this over there. And what I'll do is I'll set my block down in this trench, and that way when I get ready to start pouring the concrete slab, then I've only got 4 inches of concrete to pour instead of 8 inches. So I still got a little bit of work to do on this. Got a couple roots in there I got to cut out of it yet and get it set to grade and start laying my block in there. And then I'll start digging I'll dig this side over here and then dig the partitions. I'll measure out where the pins are going to be, and they'll be 0, 8 foot, 16 foot, and 24 foot. And then I'll dig the line across the front to box it all in, and then I can start taking my fence panels and setting my fence panels once I get my block in there, and start setting my fence panels, get those all set up. And I'm going to dig the water line, because the corner of the pin is going to be right here at this grade stake right here, right there. So I'm going to have a gate right here anyhow to go in there after I build the yard. But I'm going to dig a trench from right here at this corner all the way over there to the corner of the house by that massive monster AC unit that only cost me $350 installed, thanks to my homeowner's insurance. And then I'll run down to Home Depot and get the pipe, and while I still have the machine, so where I can come back and put my piping all in there and get it up to where it's underneath the house. And then I can backfill with the machine, that I don't have to backfill that trench by hand. And some of these roots here, once I dig down around them, I'll just have to dig them out as best I can, and then I'll take the chainsaw and just cut them. Because I ain't going to spend the time fighting trying to break these things with the excavator. That thing just ain't going to do it. So I got to get this one big stump and another stump of that mountain laurel right here at my foot. See how the branches just come off that thing? And that there's no telling, I mean, where that's going to go. But I want to get that out of there. And of course some of these other stumps and stuff I'll get out, but I'm not worried about building the yard right now. I got to get the pen ready, because Fred's coming home the first week of August, so he's got to have a place to live. So, but basically, I mean, that's going to be a monster hog pen. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, but the size was actually determined because my buddy hooked me up with these panels. And since these fence panels, you know, the way they worked out with the length on them is really what determined what size I was going to end up making the pen. So that's where I went with that. So I'm just trying to make it happen now. So, but other than that, that's another video down, and I'll once I get some more stuff laid out and dug out and start building it up, then I'll make another video showing probably the block laid down in there and all. And then once I start putting the fence panels in, then I'll get another video with the fence panels installed, because I got to stretch the across the front of the pens, I don't have panels for that. The panels are going to be like the outside perimeter, and or at least the back and the two sides, and then and the partitions, and the front of them where I'm going to have the gates to get into each individual pen. I've got fence material up there that I'm going to have to put poles in the ground and stretch the fence on those and set those up. But I'll probably end up having to get the outside done already, and before I can really do that. So, but we'll get another one.